Business Live. I'm Mark Croskery in BL tonight. Leading insurance brokerage, that's Caribbean Insurance Brokers Limited, listed on the JSC, our very own Jamaica Stock Exchange. Change of management here. Advisory from CAB Cab that Mr. Izula Campbell, his contract period has ended effective September 30th, hence a change of management, and he's no longer going to hold a position as a consultant internal audit with Caribbean Insurance Brokers. That's internal audit and compliance. Now, QWI Investments Limited, that's QWI ticker symbol. This is the updated NAV, net asset value, not the market price of the company as at the end of September 30th. QWI Investments Limited unaudited NAV was Jamaican $1.26 per share. Hasn't really been moving too much there, even on the NAV side. Now, leading microfinance company, Dolla Financial Services Limited, just came out recently with that big hire of Devita McLaren as Chief Strategy Officer, and now they're advising the market their bond is actually successfully subscribed, raising $1 billion Jamaican dollars, but they're going to extend the subscription period or the closing date, let's say, because the upsize is coming, 1.5 billion Jamaican dollars. And listen, once they get these funds, based on where the loan book was end of June or so, it was $1 billion and change. Once they get this, the profitability, organic growth, Dolla Financial, the loan book could be at $3 billion or so in no time. So bottom line here, Dolla Financial institutional investors, the right to upsize, it's going to be exercised. Bond now upsize, 1.5 billion. Closing date extended, October 18th, as a result of all that good stuff. Palace Amusement Company, 1921 Limited, reports a net loss again for the year in 2022. It is shrunk here though, which is good. So although it's less, the losses do continue for Palace, something that we all love in Jamaica. We love going to the movies. We want to see them get things right sized again and get that profitability going. It's for the period ended June 30th, 2022. Audited financial statements by Palace reflect a net loss of 260.6 million Jamaican dollars. So a big one there, but it's versus a net loss of 383 million year over year. Operating revenue, the revenues have come back though, as the pandemic, COVID has subsided. 649 million on the top line versus 105.7 million year over year. So that's a big increase there, improvement. But the accumulated deficit, this is a balance sheet for Palace, needs some work, increased to 413 million and change. And the long-term liabilities, that's what they've been funding that cash flow during that whole pandemic period, increased long-term debt, long-term liabilities to end the year at $711 million, quite a bit. Overseas markets, US markets, to close off tonight, Peloton Inc. slashes more costs, more jobs to return to profitability. The CEO does state that this is it. No more coming. They're going to focus on growth. We're going to talk about that. But the fitness equipment maker, Peloton, is cutting another 500 jobs here. The plus side here, the good news, we'll see how it pans out though. CEO McCarthy of Peloton states that this is now the final restructuring exercise or move by the company, and they're now going to focus on hyper growth or growth going forward. Let's see what happens. We've heard that before, but this comes as a final cut by Peloton after a series of many layoffs earlier this year, 2022. I'm Mark Croskery. Have a great evening. This is Business Live.